I mean, he just casually walked off like he was completely innocent. It looks so, how can I say this? It looks so out of place. That's it. So out of place. Let me explain something about people. This was a scuffle between people, a shooting, a mad. Listen, people with all these guns just got finished shooting up one man, and all this commotion, excitement, and all this going on, and he walking past calmly, like I ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing's going on. Nothing's happening. He knew he working for the FBI. He knew they not touching him. He's their man. He knew they're the ones got me doing what I'm doing. And so he's not afraid of anything at this point. And he just casually walk off. Let me tell you, real people will stop and look and watch when there's a commotion like this. They don't walk off casually. But he just walked off casually as if he didn't do anything. And he was the one. This is the killer. This is the one the man in the documentary and myself believe to be the killer. Now, that gets me to the next character. Now, this is see, again, family, infiltration is real. This should help people to understand. It should help people in camps to understand. If you in a camp, and this is like, I don't know what else for people to give them, for them to know that their camp has been infiltrated. They don't believe their camp's infiltrated. And then some of them, oh yeah, I know my camp infiltrated. But that's on them, and they stay in the camp. What is that? As brilliant as Malcolm X was, family, he did not know he was infiltration. They couldn't get him, so they got his staff. They got people under him. And this man right here, you see what it says? I work for the NYPD. Who is this man? Who is this? He was one of Malcolm X's #1 men bodyguards. He was right there. He was the #1 man. Let me show you this. And of course, you will hear him speaking. This is a picture of him in the ballroom. This is a picture of him right before Malcolm was killed. We should be like, man, you don't see what's about to happen? You don't understand what's about to happen? Oh yeah, he knew. Again, he worked for the police. Gene Roberts, not going to put a lot of emphasis on this man. Bodyguard for Malcolm X. Gene Roberts. Malcolm X #1 bodyguard. He right there. Did Malcolm X ever think that he worked for the police? No. Why? Let me tell you something. They are brilliant at disguising themselves as one of us. They're brilliant. Shalom Yasharal, Kwam Yasharal. I'm down with Yahuwah. I keep law, statutes, and commandments. They talk like us. They look like us. Watch this. They act like us, around us. You can't tell the difference. Malcolm couldn't tell the difference. You can't either. You will have a police informant in your home thinking he's your right-hand man, thinking he's got my back. And when he leave your home, he go to his true, the ones he are, listen, they get paid. He go to his boss. Remember the message? Working for the enemy. This man was working for the enemy. He worked for the same people Malcolm was speaking against. When he talked about the house Negro, his right-hand man was the house Negro. He was talking about people in his own organization, and he didn't even know it himself. Because if Malcolm knew this, if he knew this, he wouldn't have them in his group. But they go undetectable, family. Camp leaders are the head informants. Remember, he went after Malcolm. They knew when he left They could have sent him back in as a plant, another plant, or they could have had him start his own and he's the leader so that they can control the situation. This is utterly pathetic, family. Would you know this is an informant? The man here, after Malcolm was shot, this is that same bodyguard giving Malcolm X CPR. Yeah, that was a shocker for me too. I'm like, what the? Are you serious? This is him giving Malcolm X CPR. He talking in this documentary. I don't want to listen. He irks me. I ain't want to hear when he spoke. I ain't want to hear him. I'm like, man, you the enemy. Then they had these old Caucasians that were working for, that were the former agents. They old now, and they're talking. Oh yeah, well we had to do this and we had to do that. And listen, one of them old agents had something to say about this bodyguard. We told him, what were you doing giving him CPR? You're not supposed to be giving him CPR. He's like, I'm a police. I gave him CPR because I'm supposed to help people and they're about to die. The man was gone. He did this so that people think he's for Malcolm X, trying to save his life. You the one helped kill him. You the one was sending information against him. So what do we have here? He's complicit in a murder of an innocent man. Y'all, let me tell you something. The Father hates when you spill innocent blood. Babylon has shedded too much innocent blood. Enough blood to fill a whole neighborhood of swimming pools of their blood, of their innocent blood, and hadn't paid for the crime yet. This is the same man Malcolm X called. He referred to, he was talking about, this is your house Negro. Look at this. Remember, he's a police himself. I never got interviewed because I am the police. He never got interviewed? No, this whole situation was controlled. This is how we take down camps. People under the camps, pay attention. Pay attention. They're not going to allow no groups come together without infiltrating it. We don't know this yet. I'm going to say something shocking. Every camp member, I'm talking about the low level. You just go there every Shabbat. Every camp member, your camp has been infiltrated. You're in something that belongs to them. And it's being controlled. Y'all wonder why they can't get the truth? You ain't getting the truth in this camp. You will get bits and pieces of the truth, but you won't get the complete picture, and you won't know the instructions from the Most High to get out of our situation that we're in, to get salvation. You don't even know how to get salvation, because if you did, you would come out of the camps. We came out of the churches, that was one cage, went into the camps, that's another cage. And they're okay. They're fine. When I say they're okay with the system. Neither did Gene Roberts, whose identity remained secret until 1969. They kept this man's identity secret. All right, so he revealed the name of the shooter. He had to work hard to find the last name, and it was because of a petition to Congress. They had to reveal the last name of William X, and that last name was Bradley. William X. Bradley. This is Malcolm X killer. This is the one that he believes, I believe, and most of all the people in New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey believe. They knew it. They knew this story. This man that did the documentary, he went to New Jersey, to this place, to this home, and he started asking questions. And man, he made some people uncomfortable because they knew, yeah, everybody know this. They call it an open secret. So who is this? This is him in the FBI files. They knew where he lived in Newark, New Jersey. Member, Newark Mosque, of course, Nation of Islam. They knew who he was. And that brings me to the letter of Hayer. Hayer, let me see. Listen, they agreed William had the shotgun. When I say they agree, the one that was guilty, Hayer, he mentioned this, and it's in the FBI file. So here it is. And of course, this is when he got the last name, he like, oh boy, I got you now. I can dig into find out who you are. He was hiding behind his Muslim name, and he only had William X in the Muslim Arabic name, which he's not qualified to have. You're not supposed to have no Kadash name when you wicked. These people in the camps, high up, these leaders in these camps, they don't need no Kadash name when they wicked. This is him in his school picture. This is William X. Bradley. All right, this is his rap sheet. Now, when he went over here, he said, boy, this William Bradley been busy. He got a rap. I know he couldn't put out all the rap sheet, but I did get most of the rap sheet that he had in the documentary. But he read some of it, and he said this list goes on and on and on. He didn't pull out all of it. It's too long. But you will get a clue of who this man was and what he was known to do. Look at this. Bradley, 300 Wainwright Street, Newark, is charged with being one of 4 men who held up a bank in 1968. He was a criminal of criminals. Using what? A sawed-off shotgun. Told you, remember the shotgun. They said he was an expert at using a shotgun, shooting from the hip. He's from the old school. He shoot it from the hip. If anyone ever shot a sawed-off shotgun, you would know anything about this. But I've had my time when I shot a sawed-off shotgun. I shot many shotguns. Boom. I own shotguns. Boom. I know the kick. I'm prepared for the kick. I know it. I shot a sawed-off shotgun. I was like, what the heck is this? And I had to shoot it again to see if I do something wrong. It kicks uncontrollably. He's shooting from the hip. He had to be trained to do this. Shooting a sawed-off from the hip and hand weapons. This is what he this is one of the things he did. This is his rap sheet. Again, this is his Islamic name. He don't need an Arabic name. Look at these charges. 4 counts of terroristic threat. 5 counts aggravated assault. Okay? Indictment for bank robbery. What in the world? Why was he out of jail? Why he didn't go to prison? Look at this, family. 3rd degree aggravated assault. 1st degree aggravated sexual assault. 3rd degree unlawful possession of a weapon. He got weapons. He ain't supposed to have these weapons. 2nd degree possession of a weapon. Man, I'm here to tell you, I've known a lot of criminals, but I ain't known too many criminals with a record like this.